How are you both doing?
We're
Doing
good.
very well.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to start with what I'm sure you're hearing from everyone. The movie is, let me think about this, fantastic.
Oh, awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm curious for both of you, when you, as actors, I'm sure you know the process, you know the secrets of how a movie is made. How do you guys watch movies nowadays? Can you enjoy it as a movie, or do you sort of know too many of the secrets of movie making now?
It really depends, no?
Yeah, we've both had this discussion that I think when we saw Fury Road, having been in the industry, you do kind of know the secrets you've seen behind the curtain. Fury Road was the first time that I was completely immersed, and I felt like an audience member again. You had that same experience,
Completely.
right?
And I actually watched the first 10 minutes of, even though these are two drastically different films, I remember getting to Australia and watching the first 10 minutes of Fury Road over and over and over again to understand the filmmaking and being like, okay, I can see, okay, that's another unit, right, this is here, this is just kind of to prepare. But yeah, I think you're always hoping to be transported.
Yeah.
You're a movie lover. You want to be able to sit down and just go, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, when I speak to a lot of directors, they tell me they see, you know what I mean? Would I do it that way? Would I have done what shot? You know what I mean?
I heard I think Soderbergh said, a few people said they didn't know where the stitches were and so on in Fury Road, the same way we had. And he does it again in this film, but in a different way. You know, he didn't want it to be a repetition of that. There are a lot more sort of one long continuous takes as opposed to the spliced up, sharper, close-up edits and so on. So again, to be able to kind of fabricate something that has such a beautiful continuity but feels unique again is George Miller.
Honestly, I was blown away watching. He's such an auteur in terms of the way he shoots action. It's really unbelievable. I'm curious, so you guys see the shooting schedule. What day do you have circled in terms of, oh my God, I can't wait to film this? And what day is circled in terms of, how the F are we going to film this?
I think the only one that I was like, not how are we going to do it, just wow, that's going to be a thing, was the stowaway sequence. We shot that for 78 days. And so day 35, you're like, where am I? I remember I had, as a circle day, it was the day that I finally got to get behind the cow catcher and I could stop being under the truck or on the side of the truck. I was like, I've made it to standing. Yes.
I think the scene at the very end, where by the time we finally come together and there's, probably a 5 or 6 page and, back and forth dialogue scene, I thought equally, how the hell are we going to do that as much as, I'm excited about that, that we had to really stick that moment. And it was, months of rehearsal by the time we got there and many discussions, and the script or the scene took on many different shapes in the lead up, even while shooting for 3 or 4 days. So that was quite satisfying, that film.
Last question for you guys, because I'm just about out of time. You know that I'm a huge fan of what we call the Extraction movies. Yeah. So I would really like an update on Extraction 3. Specifically, when do you start filming? And, and I'm also curious, I'm a big fan of Scott Derrickson, and I know you just worked with him on The Gorge. And what can you tease people about it? What made you say, I want to do this?
Oh, I was really excited to work with Miles. We've been, we're all good friends, but we'd been wanting to work together for a really long time. And I think I was intrigued by the fact that it was semi-genre-less in the sense that it was both a love story and an action movie. So I was excited about that.
Extraction, we're in the middle of sort of writing, prepping, getting it ready. Don't know when we're going to start, but it's in the works.
By the way, we're on set and we're talking about whatever massive set piece we've just done, and he goes, yeah, I remember this one time when I was on top of a train and this helicopter, and I was like, what are you talking about?
Landed in front of you.
This is madness.
I don't know if he told you, but on that film, Sam Hargrave was basically blown off the train. He was the camera operator, and if he had not been strapped in, that would have been game over.
Yeah, he was also strapped to the front of the car that crashed into another car, and his leg got
Someone
caught
give this man a medal.
in
Where
between
is he?
the wheel hub thing. Miraculously didn't get his leg smashed. Anyway, yeah, there's a few of those stories.
FYI, director of the Extraction movies, throwing that out there. Hey, listen, I got to go, but please start shooting this year. That's all I have.
All right, we'll try.
Yeah, I know it's not going to happen, but congrats on this. You guys did such a great job.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, love.